Close your eyes and picture yourself driving a car on a highway. Your friend just texts you, "Hey." You take your eyes off the road for 2 seconds to look at it and respond. You type the letters HE, but before you could even press the Y button, you have collided with something on the highway. What is it? It's another car. You were seriously injured and come to find out the woman driving the other car is pronounced dead, all because you couldn't wait until you were done driving to respond to the text. Now that you understand texting and driving can not only kill you, but also it can kill another person in the same amount of time that it takes to send a text message, let's look at the dangers of texting and driving. Texting while driving is a huge distraction and takes your attention away from the road. According to Armed and Dangerous, reading one average text while driving 55 miles per hour takes your eyes off the road for the length of a football field. According to driving instructors Stress Danger of Texting While Driving, there are about 55,000 distracted driving-related crashes in Maryland annually, and more than 250 people are killed yearly in crashes involving distracted driving, according to the state. According to Texting Can Kill, not only is texting and driving dangerous and distracting, there has been more studies done that show that texting while driving is just as dangerous or even more dangerous than drinking while intoxicated. People seem to know texting while driving is illegal, but they do it anyways. There are 10 states that prohibit all drivers from handheld devices and cell phone use. No state bans all cell phone use for drivers, but 36 states NDC ban all cell phone use by novice drivers, and 19 states NDC prohibit it for school bus drivers. Washington was the first state to pass a texting ban in 2007. Currently, 39 states, DC, Puerto Rico, Guam, and the U.S. Virgin Islands, ban text messaging for all drivers. All but 3 have primary enforcement. Now, looking how distracting and dangerous texting while driving is, let's look at the statistics of texting and driving. Not only is it shown that younger people, such as teenagers, are more likely to send a text, it is also more accepted by their age group. According to Texting and Driving, drivers younger than 25 are 2 or 3 times more likely to send a text or to read an email while driving. 18 years to 20 years old also report the highest level of phone involvement in crashes or near crashes. Taking into consideration that texting and driving in the teenage community is so accepted, according to Texting and Driving, only a third of what someone texting and driving, if people didn't text and drive, there would be less accidents and fatalities. According to Texting Cause Total Distracted Drivers Deaths to Rise, if it were not for texting and driving, the number of deaths from distracted driving would have dropped each year from 2002 to 2007. Also, according to Texting Cause Total Distracted Driving Deaths to Rise, texting and driving caused more than 16,000 road fatalities between 2002 and 2007. Since people text and drive, and even though it is dangerous and illegal, let's look at what we can do to prevent it. So there are many different ways that texting and driving can be prevented. The first thing that can be done to prevent texting and driving is don't do it. It isn't worth your life. If you really have the urge to text back, wait till you're at a stoplight or get wherever you're going. The second thing that can be done is people can use applications for their phone. Drive Safely, which is a mobile application that reads text messages and emails aloud in a real-time and automatic response without drivers touching the mobile phone. Voice text through the car's speaker system or through the driver's own Bluetooth headset. Drivers can give a voice command that delivers a text message. There are also many other applications that reply to text while you're driving, such as My Auto Reply and Hands-Free Alerts. Lastly, you can get factory-installed devices for your car. Car manufacturers are beginning to offer hands-free texting and driving devices as factory-installed devices for the vehicles. Car manufacturers such as Ford, General Motors, Blue Ink, and Toyota also offer the same. Knowing the risks of texting and driving, you should now be able to know to just wait to read or send a text than to risk your life. So don't use your cell phone.